Hi, everybody. Welcome to the first session of online mentorship program by Climb Your Everest organization. Most of you have been in our online, actually in-person sessions in Chitwan, Bhaktapur, and Kathmandu. Some of you are graduates, some of you just joined the program. So this is the first session. I'm gonna be, please stay for the whole 1 hour from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. At the end of the session, Zahra, my friend, she's going to be speaking about self-love and self-worth. So I want everybody to pay attention. I'm recording this session. So for those of you who might have, a lot of you emailed me and said you might have missing this first session, but you promise you'll come to the next session. So the sessions are the first Saturday of the month, every month, okay, for the next 6 months. So if you have any questions, please don't be shy. Raise your hand or ask your questions in the chat box. And I'll join you again at the end of the session, after my friend Zahra to kind of add more details about the leadership program. Thank you. Zahra June, please welcome.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for this amazing opportunity to include me in your wonderful gatherings today. What an honor. And I want to talk for a minute about the importance of self-love, self-respect, and honoring our own values. And I just want to give you a minute of my background. I have a bachelor's degree in psychology and master's degree in counseling and therapy and helping people. So after doing this for about 16 years, I came to very basic conclusion that I like to share with you all. What is important? Like at the end of the day, what is the most important gift we could give to ourselves, from ourselves to ourselves? That is owning our own self-worth and value, and listening to our hearts and speaking with what our heart wants us to do instead of listening to everybody around us. Yes, mentors like Dr. Sarah and other wonderful people are great, but I'm talking about sometimes we are growing and we evolving, and our friends and our family members are not able to grow and evolve with us. So I'm here to talk to you about few steps that you could take today to help you. So Dr. Sarah, will you please take me to the I'm trying to go. Okay, wonderful. So how to improve your self-worth and self-love. It's all about you. It's all about you and what steps you could take to take you there. I'm trying to move this slides myself. Let me see. Are you going to do it for me, Dr. Sarah? Okay. The basic intervention and basic stuff we could do to help us. So I'm going to go over it very slow. Sometimes when we are feeling sad, when we are feeling isolated, when we are feeling depressed and deprived from love, from attention, from affection, from others, our parents are busy, our siblings are busy, our teachers are busy, and we get lost and confused and anxious and overwhelmed. It is so important to use affirmations. What are affirmations? Positive self-talk. And when we say these things like, I am at peace with myself, that means you are owning your own peace. You don't need the external people to come to give you that peace. So I wish that you all could kind of write these affirmations and keep repeating it when you need to, so you could come back to the more state of confidence and courage at the same time. So now I'm going to go to the other one, next one. Okay, this is so important because a lot of us growing up as a female, as a woman, we don't feel secure in our bodies. We may not like our body. We may judge our body. We may compare our bodies with other people, especially if you guys are, I don't know if you are on social media. I don't know if you guys watch this stuff online. It's pretty competitive, and sometimes the comparison kills the joy and all that. So this is a very easy sentence. I am worthy of taking care of my body needs. I matter, and my basic needs that my body needs is very important. So I matter, and taking care of my body needs are matter and important. That's very important to remember. Now we're going to go to the next one. And when I move my body, I move through the stressful emotions. So it's, stressors are happening, and we cannot say we all live in a perfect world, that there's no stress and life is perfect. Life is not easy for a lot of us. And we need to develop better coping skills with uncertainty and with crisis. And when we get stressed out and overwhelmed with a family members, with a friend, with a situation, with our, friends or family, one of the easiest steps you can take is start moving your bodies. Start taking a short walk. If you feel safe, if you feel comfortable to step out of your place and just go for a minute, few minutes, short walk. Moving your body releases the stress from your brain, from your body to Mother Earth. So this is a very easy self-soothing exercise throughout the stressful events. The stressful events are not, we cannot prevent them, but we need to develop better coping skills. So move your body, take a little walk, or maybe do a little dance movement, or maybe even jump if you can. Anything that move your body could help you. So now we're going to go to the next one. Another one that is so easy, like when you're feeling overwhelmed and unsure and sad and out of place, look at the sky, because when we look up and when we see the beautiful blue sky, the sun or the moon or the stars, we witness the beauty of Mother Earth and the power that Mother Earth has. That 2 minutes looking up could honestly decrease your stress, decrease your depression, and gives you hope. Another exercise is take a deep breath, and that takes only about 60 seconds, 1 minute. You just sit and you just put your right hand in your heart and left hand in your belly, and you just do a big inhale through your nose, big open mouth exhale. We're going to do it one more time. Big, deep breath, inhale. Big open mouth exhale. So if we do 3 of these back to back, that really honestly calms the nervous system and you feel peace in your heart. But you could do more if you want to. And the last one is when you're stressed out, worried, overwhelmed, frightened, you're not sure what to do, nobody's around to soothe you, give yourself a big hug. Hold yourself and remind yourself that you're not alone. You always have yourself to support yourself. Next one. Sometimes we feel like we don't we are not that important. We need to take care of our chores. We need to take care of the family needs. We need to do this. We need to do that. And we forget that we are important too. And the very basic sentence I wrote here is, I'm worthy to feel love for myself. What does that mean? That means I care about my family, I care about my siblings, I care about my friends. But when it comes to me, I don't matter and I don't take care of me. But sometimes it's good to remind yourself, I am worthy to feel love for myself. And what does that mean? That means honestly honoring your basic needs. Like if you are thirsty, don't wait too long. Get a glass of water. If you're tired, take a 5 minutes nap. If you are very sad and depressed, listen to a short uplifting song for 2 minutes. I mean, these things are very easy steps that could really increase your mood and decrease your depression. But first, you need to acknowledge you matter and your needs matter, and you are a very important part in this world. So it's like watering your own seeds. So letting your own wonderful seeds grow to become beautiful trees. And if you don't do that, nobody else is going to do that for you. So that's the purpose of what we are doing here, honoring what you are, what you need, and how to take care of you by repeating, writing this short affirmation and keep reminding yourself. Okay, sometimes our parents, our friends, our best friends, our siblings are busy and they don't encourage us. So we need that positive energy around us. So it's very important that we give that to ourselves. So this beautiful sentence, I am growing every day, is sometimes I put this in my mirror in the bathroom when I brush my teeth. I just want to remind myself, I am growing every day. I am doing good, because we forget when we do a lot of good things and one bad thing happens, we blame ourselves. We feel bad. And then we get very dark. We get very angry at ourselves. But when we use positive words like this, I am growing every day, it's like, you know what? I just had a little bad day or a bad moment, but overall I'm growing. And sometimes I even look at visual stuff like these beautiful flowers remind me I am growing. We all are growing every day. Okay, when you look at flowers, imagine you go to a beautiful garden or you go to a garden and you see all these flowers. From far, they all look similar, but you know what? They're not. Every single rose is different than other roses. So I need you to remind yourself that you are unique and everything about you is special. Everything about you. Like I used to hate my curly hair when I was a child, and my friends made use were making fun of my hair. But now that I'm getting older, I keep telling myself even my frizzy curly hair is unique, because that's me. And when you feel that, when you give yourself that permission to feel special, to feel unique, you give that encouragement to yourself, that energy is very contagious. So when you feel good, when you see other people, you share that good positive energy with them. So when you are feeling ugly, because we all do as a woman sometimes, I do sometimes, I have this little sticker in my computer. I am unique. I am a special. Nobody else is like me. I am unique. So that's very basic, but it makes you feel good. Repeat that. So now we're going to next one. It's so easy to get lost in the world that a lot of the stuff are unclear, uncertain. But one thing that is so important is for us to remember we are a gift. We all are beautiful, extraordinary, unique gifts. And our life is a gift we have for ourselves and what we are doing for the world. Like what Dr. Sarah is doing right now. Her life is a gift because she's using her life to inspire everybody around her. So my message with this little sentence is remind yourself, no matter what is going on at the moment, maybe it's not the best moment, look at the big picture, zoom out, and remember you, just being you, is a magnificent gift to this world. Don't you ever underestimate how precious you are. I'm proud of myself and all I have over be who I am today. Okay, I overcome. So sometimes, again, everything I'm doing in this little workshop is building you up, inspiring you, encouraging you that don't let a little bit of a disappointment or a little bit of a discouragement break you down to pieces. I'm hoping that I could teach you how to be able to put yourself back together with positive words. When things go wrong, I need you to sit down, get a little piece of paper, and write down everything you've gone through in the past, every hard mountain you had to climb in your own way, and see how proud you should be about who you are at this moment. And overall, your life is being making little progresses over and over and over. So this little downfall, this little bad thing is not about everything else about you. It's just a little portion, but you've been able to overcome so many things. That's it. I was done with that. Thank you, Dr. Sarah. Looking at the flowers and seeing how precious they are, reminding yourself that I am loving, I am kind, I am compassionate, and I am gifting my life to myself and everybody else, and reminding that sometimes we forget, like when we get into an argument with a friend or a family member, maybe they tell us we are not kind, maybe they tell us we are rude. I just need you to keep reminding yourself, remind yourself, because we forget and we let the judgment and self-criticism and shame and guilt make us feel bad. But I am kind and loving and compassionate. We just remind ourselves who we are. When you say I am, you're claiming that, you're owning that, and you have more energy when you interact with others with these little small words to show them who you are. My purpose unfolds every day. Sometimes it's so easy to get lost with where we are going, what we are doing, what is happening in my life. But writing that little purpose, that little sentence remind you that you may get distracted a tiny bit here or a tiny bit there, but at the end of the day, you're exactly where you need to be, trusting your own journey, trusting your own, purpose is very important. And again, it helps. I'm very into journal writing and reminding yourself, like, what is my purpose? Sometimes I write my purpose statement over and over and over, and I put it like somewhere I could see. So write down, my purpose is unfolding. And if you don't know what is your purpose, it's okay. It's unfolding. Stay open. Stay open. Every part of who I am is beautiful. I love and honor who I am today. So you wake up, and sometimes, believe me, I still have those moments. I wake up, and when I brush my teeth, I don't want to look in the mirror because I don't want to see who I see. I don't want to see who I see. I don't like myself at that moment. And I just remind myself, you know what? This energy that I'm giving myself is not nice, is not good. So I repeat these words. Every part of who I am is beautiful. I love and honor who I am today. Because when you say those words, all of a sudden, this is what research says. This is not just what Zahra says. I'm talking about how positive self-talk changes your brain chemistry, changes your the hormones in your body, that you start feeling more energized. So I need you to talk to yourself like that every day and write these little words somewhere that you could see when you need it. I trust myself and my inner knowing, because again, there's so much going on outside of our world, family, friends, people, computer, media, everything is like loud noises. But I need you to remind yourself you're always being guided with your heart. Your heart is your inner guidance, and trust that little whispers of your heart instead of doing something because friends are doing it, or feeling pushed or pressured to do something that your heart doesn't feel right. I need you to start building that trust, that connection, that foundation with your essence of being right here in your heart. You are powerful. So listen to your heart whispers and allow that guide you. I protect my own energy. It's so easy to get connected with friends or family or situation that they are down, they are sad, they're angry, they blame you, they blame the world. They're just negative, angry people. So I need you to learn to protect your own energy and remove yourself from that conversation. Remove yourself from that situation. You're very powerful. So if they're talking about something that it's making you upset, it's insulting you, is making you feel like maybe they're right, maybe I'm not good, maybe I'm not smart. No, 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 no. Don't let people energy that is not right get into your system. Be very protective and remove yourself. Excuse me, I don't need to stay here. I'm gonna take a little walk. So don't let your energy be influenced with other people's energy if you don't want to. If they're inspiring you, stay. But if they don't, leave. And how you do that, when I say protect my own energy, is you hopefully if I start working and not working, being with you guys more often, I'm going to teach you how to have very basic routines every day to set the mood, set your energy in the morning, and how that's going to be throughout the day.
That's actually a complaint that I heard a lot from everybody, that, you know, we are trying to be positive, but we have family members who are not very positive. They are negative. They're always complaining. So I think like protecting my own energy is such an important thing, because I've heard it so much from so many people.
Well, I could help you guys to really create a small routine to do this. It's not difficult. It's not difficult. But for right now, if you keep repeating that basic sentence, that's going to get into your brain. So when family members are talking rude or being disrespectful, you going to create a very strong wall that is a very golden light from the universe, Mother Earth, that is going to protect you, so you could have the power to get out of the conversation. Excuse me, I don't need to stay here. I'll be right back. I mean, we're gonna practice that. I can't just I don't know how much time I have, Dr. Sarah, so I don't want to take more time away
You
from
have
what I
them. I think that would be a good exercise if you
okay,
could teach them maybe one technique, because
sure.
I've seen a lot like from participants here who tell me, "Oh, I wanted to go exercise. I wanted to continue my education. I want to go find a job, but my family and people around me and neighbors and aunts and uncles and everybody is like, no, don't do it. Why do you want to do this? Like, you know, so they are not being empowering, inspiring, supportive. So can you teach them something that they can, even though they want to do more, but the people around them are not supportive, what do they need to do?
Got it. Got it. First of all, you need to have a vision. You need to know what is it you want to do. That's important. Like you want to be a teacher, you want to be a mom, you want to be all of that. I don't know. Or you want to be a chef, you want to be, I don't know. That's a doctor.
A
You
singer,
need to know.
a dancer,
A singer, a
teacher.
dancer. You need to know. You need to, that's your number one. And but let's just start from the bottom. When you wake up in the morning, I need you to have 5 minutes to half an hour alone time. Not with the family members, not with anybody. If you could, I don't know if you could have 5 minutes of you and your thoughts and your water if you want, or your tea or coffee, whatever you want. And then you're going to have a meeting with yourself. That's what I talk about, journaling. I talk about, and it could be a very basic notebook, very basic notebook, but there's a science behind this work. When you write with the pen, not in the computer or phone, when you write with your pen in a notebook, you set your intention about how your day is going to be and how your life wants to be. So it's like you get up, and before you let the day take over you, you take over of the day by clearing your head, writing out your thoughts, writing everything that's bothering you. It's like talking to a best friend. It's like venting. It's like really purging your emotions by writing it out. That's a step one. And then you're going to start saying your intentions for the day. My intentions are kind of everything what I just said. I protect my own energy. How? I'm going to take a maybe quick walk. I'm going to move my body, because moving my body moves the energy from my body, and I have more control. I have more control over my own reactivity. And then I'm going to make small goals, small baby steps goals throughout the day. So I'm going to challenge you guys. If you could, can someone tell me, one of you, can you answer me how old you are and what is your goal in life? Like, what do you want to be when you grow up? And one of you, can one of them talk to me, Dr. Sarah, please?
Yeah, Sajana, Pratima, Anisha, Sabina,
Whoever wants to answer the question.
Sheila, Sapana.
May I, ma'am?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, first of all, good morning, Zahra.
Good morning, darling. Nice to meet you.
Thank you. My name is Sajna Nagarkoti. I'm from the ancient city Bhaktapur, and now I am 30 years old, and I want to be a professor in my futures. So that's my Everest, which I have to climb. Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. So I want to make sure I understood. I understood what you want to do. So you want to be a professional or professor?
Professor, ma'am.
Professor.
Professor about what field?
Education.
Education.
I want to.
Okay, education. I love that. You want to be a professor in education. And how old you are again? Sorry.
I am 30 years old.
30 years old?
Yes.
Okay, got it. Okay. So you get up, and beautiful, amazing goal, amazing goal. So you get up, you write it down, and you write the date. What is the date today in your notebook? You write the date right now, and you write the time, and you write down, with your pen, I want to be a professor in education. You write it down. okay? Because you're making a commitment. You're making a contract with yourself, okay? And you do this every day. And then today, November 4th, is it November 4th over there right now?
Yes.
Okay. Today, November 4th, what steps can I take today? What steps? I want to be a professor in education. That's what you said. So maybe today I must read more books that could help me. Well, I'm busy. I don't have time to read books. I am going to dedicate 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 1 hour to reading. Okay. I'm going to look into universities or places that I want to go. I'm going to listen to some professors or doctors and that I admire. See, you need to find some mentors that you like to watch and you like to listen, because we learn by listening, watching, doing, and learning from people that they already walked the walk that we want to walk. Does that make sense? Do I understand what I'm saying? So, but you need to have a big vision. I love your big vision. And then you need to create the baby steps to get there every day. Every single day, regardless, family members are loud, family members are mean. You need to move your body every day. You need to exercise, walking around, just walking is good. And also calming your mind and reminding yourself what people do is their business, but how I react to them is my business. So if they are trying to make me angry and distracted from where I'm going, I'm going to remind myself, I want to be a professor. I want education. So I'm going to learn to choose a different behavior, different action, because I am very clear. My intentions are very clear. So you're going to write down your intentions in your journal every day. And then you're going to take steps to get to that goal 1 minute at a time, 1 day at a time. And you're going to have to be judgmental towards people that they don't see your worth. And that's okay. I know I'm enough. This is so important that you keep reminding yourself that no matter what family says, no matter what friend says, I know who I am. I know I am enough. I know I am capable to make changes, because now Dr. Sarah knows, and you guys know, and I know, research says we all are so powerful. At any given moment, we all could change our own story by being a very active participant in our own lives. And don't be a victim or a villain, be a victor. We all could be a victor, not a victim, not a villain. We all could be a victor. Victim is poor me, poor me, poor me. I have these problems in my life. Villain is wanting bad things happen to other people because bad things happen to me. But victor is, I am strong and powerful and I could make changes. And you all could do that. You all are very powerful. Do you guys have a question?
Yeah, I have a question.
Go ahead, please.
What if you don't know what your goal are? Like if you are lost finding like who you are, what do you do in that time, at that time? Like you are
Sure.
lost, not knowing who you are, you're just evolving yourself and you just wanted to know yourself. And what do you do at that time?
Okay. Number one, may I ask your age, because it would be important for me to.
My name is Supradipti Shrestha and I'm 22 years old.
22 years old. Beautiful. Nice to meet you, darlings. When you acknowledge you're lost and you don't know what is your purpose, that is a wake-up call. That's good. That's good. So awareness, consciousness, and accepting, acknowledging that I don't know what I want, that's good. That's really good, because then you don't just do something because you have to. You don't know what you want. So how do you get more clarity? By being observer of yourself, watching yourself, noticing yourself. Where do you feel good when you watch something? Like, do you get inspired by watching Dr. Sarah? Do you get inspired by watching a singer? Do you get inspired by watching a gardener, someone that works with the trees? What makes your heart happy? What makes your heart sing? Does that make sense? So you pay attention to what things bring joy to you and makes you feel like, I like that. I like what these people are doing. So first, paying attention to, I don't know. And then second one is be more curious. Have that curiosity of a child, that I want to watch people and see what they do that I may like, and then take some steps towards becoming like them. Another step that you could do is, again, journaling, writing down, I'm confused, I don't know what I want to do. I'm going to explore different stuff. And one of them would be like maybe trying some volunteer work, maybe trying to talk to people that are inspiring to you and see what they've done. And 22 is a very normal age to be confused about what you need to do. Just to stay open and see what excites you and write it down. Write down, this makes me happy. I want to know what they do. I want to follow what they've done. I hope that answered your question.
All right. Any other questions for Zahra? Okay, so I'm going to be sharing. Thank you so much, Zahra.
Thank you.
I'm going to be sharing her slides, and whoever has more questions, you're more than welcome to send me all your questions, and I'm going to create one big email of all the questions and send it to her. But we have only a few minutes because I promised we'll finish exactly at 10 a.m. So here in the chat box, I'm sharing the link for the mentorship program. So if you haven't registered for the mentorship program, please do. That's the first step. That's the most important step. I recorded the video from today, so you guys can just kind of look at the video. For some students, some of the participants, they missed the session today. So I have the link here for everybody to participate. Some of you asked me that you want to participate in the program and teach the program and teach the workshop, and this is something you're passionate about, and you either emailed me or you came and talked to me. So I want to invite you to start looking at the topics that you like and start teaching them, start creating the workshops. We can work one-on-one. Send me an email and say, this is the topic I'm the most passionate about. This is the topic that my community needs the most. So we can start working on it together and organize future events. Okay. So I want you, if this is something you like and you want to do more, reach out to me. Don't stop communication. Keep communicating so we can build up on it and make it better and bigger. Okay. And I asked all of you to Google SWOT analysis, SWOT analysis, SWOT analysis. For those of you who are teachers, I want you to do SWOT analysis on your classroom, on your school programs, okay? So go study it, read about it, and then later on we can discuss it more and we can just talk about it more. But for now, I just want everybody to go research about this and read about SWOT analysis. SWOT stands for S for strength, W for weakness, O for opportunity, and T for threats. So please go do that for those of you who are teachers. For those of you who are not teachers, you can do it on your workplace. And if you don't have a job and you're not a teacher and you're a student, you can do it on your own school. But my request is that all of you do it on my organization, Climb Your Everest, because by telling me your feedback, like what are the strengths and weaknesses and opportunities and threats, we can make the program better. So if you're interested to be a part of this program and be future instructors, I want to ask all of you to do SWOT analysis on the program, and you can use it for your own programs as well. Any questions, comments, concerns? I want to do a group picture with everyone. I'm going to stop the recording and I ask everyone to turn on their cameras so we can take a group picture together. Any questions? No? Okay, let me stop sharing. Okay, and then let me stop the recording.